fuck are you?
Hello?
Hello?
Am I interrupting something?
Who are you?
I'm...
It knows. Calm down or I'll have to call the guards. It's inside me. What? What is inside you?
And I remember all this why? So, if I remember correct, we were here. No, not here. What here, huh? Am I supposed to take this? No. I don't remember what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I was here. Okay, and I saw like a vision here when I went here, and what I'm supposed to do is. Yeah. A will of the card firmly rusted after years of neglect. I'm supposed to somehow make this move to break this, right? And go investigate. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, but I cannot take it. That's what I thought, but I cannot take it. It doesn't take it. That's what I thought I should do. But it doesn't let me take it. Journal updated. This is the upper floor. Oh, okay. Glad. Yeah, that's what I thought I should do. Where the fuck am I? Oh, that's different. I didn't come here. Hmm? Can't. Huh? The monkey boy, yeah. Rebecca Pierce. Oh, that's the one that I saw. The red curtain thing. Age 31, condition unstable. Block, female wing, first floor. Cell 107B, therapy group E. Profile: Rebecca Pierce did not suffer any specific alignment early in life, but fell victim to violent sexual assault as an adult. She was found in a state of shock by the authorities who rescued her, and after a medical examination, Rebecca was found to be pregnant. The perpetrator was never apprehended. During this period, following the assault, Pierce exhibited delusional behaviors and panicked whenever men were in the same room as her. Thereafter, following strict attention and care, she gradually began to recover and return to her sense while coming to terms with her new condition. Pierce eventually managed to begin socializing with her peers and to feel more comfortable in the presence of men. Regrettably, she has recently suffered an inexplicable breakdown and she's experiencing frequent neurotic fits. She mistreats both her peers and the nursing team using full, highly offensive language while screaming and kicking. In 2 incidents, Pierce was found repeatedly hitting her stomach and insisting that her unborn child was born from her. Yes, it was the one that was raped, right? Do I have a key? Yeah! Yeah, flu, exactly. So... she was raped. Yeah, but we don't allow this court. You cannot allow this court. We make, you know, it's a flag for Twitch. No. Denied because, you know, it can raise a flag in Twitch. The renowned surgeon keeps receiving encomiums from his peers. Dr. Walter Harwell, director and founder of the mental hospital named after him, has made public the number of patients caused by his institute. At 272 patients and 44 staff members, the establishment has positioned itself as one of the most highly populated mental institutions in the world. It has become the pride of our region. Dr. Harwell recognized the importance of the Kirkbride design and architectural system in serving to house large numbers of patients in a healthy and comfortable environment. Don't worry, it's okay, man. However, reputable psychiatrists disagree on this and warn about the danger of an overcrowded building, including managerial problems and ethical dilemmas. According to the Kirkbride plan, a hospital for the insane should not exceed a maximum of 250 patients. Contrary to Dr. Harwell's claims, we acknowledge the mandate of Kirkbride plan, and my talented staff is keeping our patients under tight control, said Director Harwell. Our methods are efficient, and my experience in the field has allowed us to improve upon Kirkbride's August design. Okay. So, okay. Okay, leave. Can I go anything else? What's that? Can I take it? So, okay. The repulsive liquid. Can I take this liquid? I cannot. Oh. Brains? Yeah. What, am I gonna see everything now? I mean... Stock of blood. What is that? Bones? Okay. So... this is for in order to move this. Okay. But I don't have to do anything right now. For the lobotomy and stuff. Huh? What the fuck, man? Yeah, I know. I have seen a lot of movies. Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do here, but I cannot do anything right now, right? The laboratory greeted me with a hint of sinister ambience. The green lighting and fatigue, blah 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 blah. Okay. Empty flasks. What's that? What the fuck, man? There's a lot of stuff to investigate here. There's someone here. That's a weird painting, right? The influence of Ambrose Miller, another notable chapter in the Chronicle of Hanwell Mental Institute, involves the cordial relationship that developed between Walter Hanwell and Dr. Ambrose Miller, a renowned chemist researching experimental drugs. Dr. Miller first achieved widespread fame overseas due to his involvement in the standardization of clinical drug trials, including the use of placebo-controlled and double-blind tests. Regrettably, Dr. Miller's acolytes came to an abrupt halt after the devastating thalidomide tragedy, in which thousands of babies were born with malformed limbs as the result of their mothers making indiscriminated and unsupervised use of the drug to treat nausea during their pregnancies. It has been said that Dr. Miller's insistence on demonstrating drug efficacy with no regard for safety played a significant role in this dark chapter of modern medicine, since his insistence that patients adopt use of thalidomide has been recorded in multiple testimonies. Following this shameful, typical, Dr. Miller sailed away from the public eyes and became a recluse, maintaining communication with only a handful of select colleagues. Because in these kind of games, it has a lot of backstory, right? A lot of lore. In this quiet phase in his career that he began to exchange a feverish stream of missives with Dr. Hanwell. No one knows the exact nature of their ardent debates. It was established by acquainted sources that Dr. Miller was fascinated by the ambitious goals of his college, as well as the luxuriously equipped laboratory in his institute, but it was also rumored that this professional shared a passion from the non-secular side of medicine. More recently, Dr. Miller emerged from his seclusion and during an interview expressed interest in becoming a staff member at Hanwell Mental Institute. Okay. Okay. I think it's time to talk to him, right? Hi! Who the fuck are you?
Hello?
Hello?
Am I interrupting something?
Who are you?
I'm a former member of the Institute. I came here tonight to look into some docu.
Well, this is highly irregular. Did Julia let you in? I'll need to have a word with her. As you can see, the building is not in a condition for you to go anywhere you please.
Oh, but I'm only going to the allowed areas.
This area is not allowed.
Sorry, my mistake. But would you mind if I asked you some questions?
I was in the middle of something important, but go ahead.
I assume you are...
I'm the new director of the Institute, Dr. Ambrose Miller. My purpose here is to honor the vision of my former colleague, Dr. Walter Hanwell.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, Wolfin! Guys, go and follow Wolfin. Check him out. He's an amazing streamer. Nice, Phasma. Nice.
The reason I'm here is to research the older history of the Institute, from its heyday until the strange circumstances.
Thank you,
of its
Wolfin.
collapse.
Thank you very much, man.
As you can imagine, that's not a topic we like to discuss here. We prefer to look
Maybe
forward, not
time.
back in the past.
Well,
Maybe.
as the new
maybe,
director,
yeah.
aren't you
Probably
interested
I'm
in
pushing
what
your name,
happened?
but thank you very much for the
That
follow.
remark seemed slightly insulting.
Welcome to our hot channel.
I didn't mean to.
Look, it was all a sorry episode that none of us are proud of. And those responsible have long since been apprehended. And that's the end of it.
Yeah, probably pushing your name, sorry. May. I'm gonna call you May. Nice. Yeah, thank you, Wolfin. Go, get some rest. You're streaming twice a day today. No, right now, right? You were streaming in the morning and you were streaming right now, and that's how you roll. You have a new schedule, right? Wolfin is streaming twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. And I know how tired it is, right? How tired he must feel. So go and have a, get some rest, man. Thank you very much for the raid.
Could you tell me where the therapy room is?
You know, Julia can help you with such mundane needs. I have better things to do than stating the obvious.
Okay, he's cocky,
Sorry.
right?
Let's change the topic.
He is a little bit cocky.
Have you seen the patient Lenny around?
Lenny? Ah, yes, you mean Leonard. Yes, I believe he's somewhere on this floor, cleaning a corridor.
Thank you. Don't you think it's a bit rash
Yeah,
to
he's a
bring in
full
patients
doctor.
under such deplorable conditions?
I don't like your accusing tone. There's an ongoing housing crisis for mental patients. Would you rather have them tossed into the streets?
That's not what I meant.
Be that as it may, I'm not proud of the circumstances surrounding this reopening, but we have an obligation to provide shelter for these patients. It's a temporary measure.
What kind of patients are you currently admitting?
Mostly low-risk ones, because we don't have enough security at the moment. There's only one high-risk patient that I know of in the establishment tonight.
And those are patients from other mental hospitals, which no longer have room for them?
That is the plan, although we are prioritizing patients who were previously admitted to Hanwell. When the Institute shut down, all of a sudden, it aggravated an already serious housing crisis for mental health patients.
Okay.
About this,
We have said all there was to say on the topic.
It's not very cooperative, right?
what condition would
That's a
you
weapon.
say can lead to chronic hallucinations?
And I
In
don't
my
like
experience, extreme stress. For example, panic attacks. Abuse of illegal drugs and other substances too. But most likely it would be something related to the brain, a physical problem, such as an imbalance of neurotransmitters. Schizophrenia can cause hallucinations as well.
Thank you for the thorough explanation. There's one more.
Please, enough chatter. I have work.
I'm curious about something. When it comes to hallucinations,
You seem to be particularly interested in this topic.
Yeah, I have some.
it's from my research.
I have some hallucinations myself.
Well, go on then.
What would be a solution? For them, I mean, to stop the hallucinations.
Your voices.
That's one broad question.
There are some
For
voices
starters,
telling me to
drugs
tell
which
you to go
counterbalance
fuck himself.
the improper chemistry between serotonin, dopamine, and glutamate in the brain. And that doesn't work all the time. If it's something more serious, like a brain tumor,
What?
extirpation. But it's extremely risky. Even if the surgery is successful, the patient is at risk of dying or facing crippling side effects.
What if I told you I have a strange urge to look for candles?
I would say you have a keen sense of adventure. Have you looked in the
Yeah,
attic?
he's a little bit cocky,
Not
right?
yet.
If you can't find some candles there, I'll eat my hat.
You'll eat your whole closet. About this,
We have said all there was to say on.
Okay.
why did Hanwell shut down all of a sudden?
That's not a topic we are discussing here, as you can imagine.
I'm interested in learning the truth.
Truth these days is a social construct.
Oh, come on. A fact is still a fact, and there must be a reason why this place closed doors.
Mismanagement. Hanwell got too careless. He trusted the wrong people.
But
That is all I'm saying on this topic.
Okay.
just one more thing. Would you say it's possible that, amid all the chaos, patients were wrongfully discharged?
I know patients were relocated from one institute to the other, as is the current case for our reopening.
Yet it's possible.
Yes, of course, it's very possible. The glorious Hanwell Institute may have let loose dangerous lunatics in the streets amid a media circus. Satisfied now?
Sure. Let's drop the subject.
I'm satisfied. Go plug yourself.
Are you familiar with the term Group E?
Yes, that's a therapy thing. Patients were organized into small
I was a
groups
patient.
and encouraged to discuss their
I was a
fears
patient
and
of
problems in
the Group E.
confidence. In a more controlled environment, they were treated by, what was her name?
Dr. Ebesbaker?
Her, yes. I see you're acquainted with the history here.
I've been reading some records on the topic.
Careful, you might stumble onto things you're not meant to read.
About this,
We have said all there was to
Yeah,
say.
I know, enough. Look.
do you know anything about the construction below?
I'm aware of renovation plans that didn't come to fruition. The structure of the building was typical Kurt Bride. Since its inception, a style which became dated over time. Mind you, this was true of all mental hospitals of this area. All Kirkbride establishments were forced to change or perish.
Why this whole fascination with the Kirkbride architecture?
You could say that Walter was a romantic, too attached to the old ways. He erected this building quite late in his lifetime, when the Kirkbride design was already beginning to exhibit its flaws, and he paid a price for it.
What I don't understand is the purpose of digging in the basement.
It makes perfect sense.
The dig,
That's typically
probably
how
the
the
dig
migration
deep,
of the
and
so-called
they woke up
unit system
Dagon.
worked.
Right?
Underground tunnels.
Because it's inspired from Lovecraft. Right? Underground tunnels.
I'm wondering how a network of underground tunnels
tunnels
is so attached to the concept of a unit system.
To begin with, the unit system is a term that didn't catch on. It was meant to convey the notion of units of buildings, concerned with a single aspect for the everyday operation of a mental institute. One building for administrative offices, another for surgical interventions, then male and female infirmaries separated, and so on. The hospital border in Buenos Aires is a good example of such a system of buildings.
I forgot to ask something else.
I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate.
You're gonna concentrate in my fucking head when I'm gonna slap you.
Julia seems to be a nice member of the new Hanwell family.
Our new receptionist. I don't have much to say. I just met her earlier this morning.
She's doing a fine job. Must be difficult putting a nice face to all this filth.
Filth?
I'm sorry, I mean...
Yeah, filth. I see
let's
some,
talk
some
about
brains
something
going
else.
around. No. There are some brains, some
There's one more.
corpses.
Please, enough chatter.
Yeah.
So, you're the famous Dr. Miller.
Famous? Not quite. At least not around these parts. I'm just a humble servant who wishes to continue with Walter's grandiose dreams.
How so?
As soon as I heard this establishment was ceasing operations, I made arrangements to be transferred here. Hopefully continue Walter's work. My connection in the field of medicine across the years proved valuable, as here I find myself as the new director in charge of this reopening.
You seem quite attached to this building and its history.
I wasn't involved in those days, just acquainted with the philosophy of Hanwell Institute. The hospital used to be an illustrious example of what the will of man can accomplish. All I'm doing here is picking up the pieces and fulfilling that dream.
One more thing, Joe.
Yeah, and he's gonna say...
I'm sorry, Dr. Miller.
Listen, I should get back to my work.
Yeah.
About Dr. Ebesbaker.
The therapist?
Yes, I'm curious about her role at the Institute.
She was well positioned in the ranks at Hanwell, respected career and all, but if you ask me, she was a failure.
So you think
Why?
Dr. Ebesbaker was part of the reason why the
all of
Institute
them
ceased
are
operations?
failures here, right?
No, at least not just
They
her,
failed the patients.
but she was another component in the equation. I believe her foolish rivalry with Hawthorne distracted Walter from a greater purpose. And Hawthorne, well, he wasn't a saint of my devotion either.
I forgot to ask some.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know you don't want to talk about this anymore. Bruno.
Do you know Bruno?
Of course I know Bruno. He's our security guard.
Is there anything of interest you could tell me about him?
Not really. He's just a security guard.
But he's working in your establishment and contributes to a greater goal. You can't possibly operate this place without security.
Look, if you want to form a union with Bruno, be my guest. I need to keep working with this dangerous chemical.
Why such intolerance?
I have a highly dangerous chemical right here.
Fine. About this,
We have said all there was to say on the topic.
Lenny.
have you seen a patient wandering around?
The one who's cleaning the rooms? Yes. Leonard, I believe.
That's who I mean, yes. Is it safe to speak with him?
Certainly. Perfectly safe, otherwise we wouldn't allow him to roam freely. I'm not familiar with his case, though. We are simply continuing with the same treatment he had in the past.
Which was?
Which is?
He likes to help. How can we say no?
I forgot to ask something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it anymore. I know.
So, I assume you were acquainted with Walter Hanwell.
Quite so. Walter was a friend. We maintained ample correspondence over the years. Many subjects, both from the field of medicine and life itself, were our common interest. Many times I toyed with the idea of coming here to work with him. Alas, fate had a different plan for us.
What do you mean?
Well, the circumstances you're obviously familiar with. I was finally prepping myself for a greatly belated visit when all of a sudden the Institute shut down. Walter had been a friend in writing for many years, yet regrettably I never got to know him in person.
It's odd that you were such a close friend with Dr. Hanwell, yet only exchanged letters.
I don't see what's so odd about that. Some people prefer the expression and flair of the written word, especially someone as enlightened as Walter was. We never even spoke on the telephone. Always preferred the intimacy of the prose. You see, Walter was a very reserved fellow. He didn't like public appearances, nor to be photographed, and I respected that. In a way, it made our relationship more intriguing. We connected down to the purest level, our thoughts.
I forgot to ask something else.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk
I'm
about
sorry.
it. Yeah, I know.
Are you familiar with this type of glass slide?
Is this a joke?
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Miller.
Okay, so... It was not much help, right? I assume I'm supposed to leave now, right? Oh, here he is. Hello.
Lenny, I've been in the basement. You were right.
Really?
Yes, I was there before. And you too. I had this memory. We were working together in some kind of construction project. What were we doing down there?
I don't recall. Everything is so fuzzy.
Lenny, you have to make an effort. This is important for our sakes.
I don't want to, please. I don't want to remember. It hurts.
Okay, don't worry, Lenny. Let's try something else.
Like?
Is there anything else you can tell me?
No, I'm sorry.
Hey, Christo Gaming, thank you very much for the raid, man. Thank you.
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think.
Did you ever meet the former director of the Institute, Walter Ham?
Thank you very much, Christo. Thank you, man.
I'm not sure. I saw many people walking
We are
around
good.
in the Institute
What
in
were
the
you playing,
past,
man? Yeah, we have
but
a
no one
sound
ever
for
told
him.
me who Hanwell was.
For Christo.
I see.
Game.
Thank you. Nothing else comes...
I don't want to think of...
See you around, Lenny.
So... Now what? Huh? What am I supposed to do, man? Find the therapy room. Where the fuck is the therapy room? Ah! Gimme again! Gimme again! I mean, gimme again! Don't do that again. Oh, now I can go upstairs? Oh, now I can... No, I cannot. Ah! Laboratory. I'm supposed to go to... Where I'm supposed to go? To the therapy room. There's no therapy room here. Until Dawn, the new one. Nice. The remastered edition, right? No, I think I've
Hi
done...
again, Lenny.
Hi.
I think I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, right?
About the therapy.
Yes, I finished cleaning the first floor. You can now go to the therapy room.
Ah!
Thank you so much,
I was
Lenny.
supposed to talk with him again. Nice.
See you around, Lenny.
Okay. Do you have any, any evidence? How? He said I can go to the
Nice
therapy room,
talking,
right?
Yeleni.
What is the therapy room? He said I can go to the fucking therapy room. He said I finished cleaning. That's what he said, right? Oh, maybe downstairs. Maybe it's downstairs, in the other floor. Yeah, maybe it's downstairs. Because I found him cleaning downstairs and he didn't let me go. Because he was cleaning. Maybe now he's finished. Maybe. That's new. Where the fuck am... What's that? Is that the third? Am I gonna go to the therapy room? I want to go to the therapy room. I'm back here again? No. I don't want to go there. Okay. So I think that was a shortcut, right? Huh? What we did that there was a shortcut. Oh. Unsettling rumors. In later years, dissatisfied employees at Hanwell Metal Institute began to circulate wild stories about mistreatment on the part of the executive staff. At the time, authorities ascribed the rumors to the general atmosphere of disconnected at the institute, as it was a matter of public knowledge by then that the erstwhile international prestige of the establishment has faded, its glory days long gone. The building was in an appealing state of disarray, displaying an evident lack of direction and maintenance. The situation became more serious when family members of patients began reporting an alarming number of injuries to the bodies of their loved ones. These ranged from severe bruises to burn marks, and in the more extreme cases, fractures. Okay, they probably mistreated the patients, right? Initially, the injuries were thought to be result from unfortunate accidents related to the non-issue visiting the mental hospital, including underfunding, understaffing, and chronic workshop animosity. Eventually, however, burgeoning pressure from the public eye and human rights organizations prompted authorities to initiate a series of investigations into the establishment for the insane. Interviews with institute staff ensued. Testimonies from low-ranking workers and nurses included descriptions of unquestioned shrieks echoing through the hallways, the precise sources difficult to locate. In one of the most sinister accounts, an anonymous report suggested that the screaming was coming from underground. Other stories mention the disappearance of a certain number of patients, a phenomenon that often happened during the night. But the most chilling rumors of them all was that the patients were being deliberately subjected to various forms of torture. When questioned about these scandalous allegations, Dr. Ellis Hawthorne dismissed them as the gossip of employees not fit for their jobs. He argued on record that the distressing screams originated from the high-risk section, in which dangerous patients with a history of violence would regularly experience psychotic fits. As for patients disappearing from the cells, he stated that it was common for them to get lost in the monumental building, with hours sometimes passing by before were found. Yet another reason was the upgrade to the unit system. Given the system layout was the top priority of the administration Halloween at it. During this period of upheaval, Dr. Halloween himself opted for a perplexing silence, never publicly commented on the situation. With circumstances spiraling out of control, authorities continue to closely follow the events transpiring at Halloween Mental Institute. Okay, what the fuck took place here, man? What was that? Get something. Didn't you hear something? That! That's what I hear. What? Am I supposed to take something here? Can I take anything, man? Am I supposed to take something here? Doesn't let me do anything. I finally found myself in the therapy room. I'm in! The whole place was in a state of disarray as if everyone has left it. Okay. Patients in group F. Okay, now we moved from here and now this is the new group. F saw a marked improvement in their mood and awareness, as well as willingness to communicate and interact with their peers. The inexplicable regression in Group E continues to puzzle me. I'll discuss their individual issues separately. Lenny used to be a kind of leader figure, very communicative, someone the rest of the group looked up to, but he's been more withdrawn recently, lost in what seems like dark thoughts he refuses to share. In the case of Hodgson, I could guarantee a smooth session, provided nobody brought up anything related to the nature of his trauma, but he's growing increasingly tense and erotic. Crawford has always been troublesome, but he seems more on edge than usual, even more of a problem these days. Rebecca should be allowed an abortion. Rebecca shouldn't have been allowed an abortion. Larrock beginning to believe he's a lost case.
Run.
A35, we have read that, right? Profile, yeah, we have read that. Και κατατόνια, οκ. Ως κατατόνικ. Oh. Gonna watch a movie, guys. Okay. Gonna watch a movie, guys.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, this is the woman that was raped.
I want to sleep.
Is that the
I'm
woman?
sorry to hear that. How was your day? It was fine, I guess.
Is that a man or a woman?
We played some games in the
It's a man.
afternoon. They are always the same, but I still like them. But the others aren't so happy. It's understandable. We'll try to get you some new games. Has anything of importance occurred to you lately? A new woman arrived today with a big belly.
Oh, okay.
She is
It's a man.
pretty. I like her.
Oh.
But She was hysterical and punched Nurse Marion on the face. I know, and we're dealing with that. But I was referring if anything has happened to you lately. I don't know. I am so tired. Why are you tired? Tell me. We're here to help. It's being down there.
Yeah, no.
Working with all the dust and the bugs. It's too hard. I'm too tired. I can't stand them anymore. What is this that you can't stand anymore? The voices. They are everywhere. And they whisper inside your head.
Tell you
They
to
are
do
evil.
what? Who the fuck? Whoa! That's the group therapy E. That I was there as well. Was I there as well? My sudden vision, I was part of a group of patients in the therapy room. A female doctor seems to care about the session. Not us, but merely the outcome of the session. I think we've done here. The game room used to burst with activities in its heyday. It was a fine accomplishment of the Institute that patients could coexist peacefully playing games together. Okay. Okay. Where am I, man? What the fuck? Where the fuck am I? A library. Some days ago, I casually read a newspaper article about Dr. Walter Hanwell, a general surgeon with extensive knowledge of mental illness who recently founded his own hospital for the insane. His impression words, I could sense a sincere concern about the consequences of my disorders. That same article highlights notable technological advancements in his field.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Hey, Darkman, welcome back, man. Are often ingrained, elicited a feeling of excitement that I hadn't experienced in a long time. The fine trajectory of this kindred spirit compelled me to write him a letter. Sent him as I was about ongoing problems in my local medical center, which I concluded was managed by close-minded individuals. Dr. Hallow responded sooner than I expected. We exchanged various experiences from our respective fields of expertise. An engaging debate that I fondly remember as a deciding factor that would dictate the rest of my career. We agreed that increasing reports of developing mental abnormalities were a consequence of a degenerate society. That minds operating outside the boundaries of morality would inevitably deteriorate until no sense of humanity was left. There was a mutual agreement that the fabric of our cultural breed was eroding. As admired professionals, we have an obligation to guide our peers into the blistering light of cognizance. We see and perceive what others don't. Not taking action could be a shameful disgrace to our human condition. We continue talking about how a mental hospital should be managed under the strictest of conditions and how a symbol of solemn authority was of the utmost importance for ensuring smooth operations. Suffice to say, I became enchanted with Walter Hallow's grand vision, his endless quest to correct the course of society, beginning with those who had lost their way into the most profound and visceral sense, the decay of their own minds. What the fuck is it? It's a lot of reading, man. Huh? I read that? Yeah, I read that. I read that! Yeah, so much reading. Yeah, that's true. He has a lot of fucking reading. An old unpublished manual about some kind of biopsy machine. Are you gonna need that? It's gonna be stored. You are probably gonna need that. Huh? Fuck. Record book updated, okay. Huh? Yeah, it should have. No, it should have kept it, right? Three. Flu. This seems like the oldest book in the library. They smell like papyrus. I'm gonna give you some papyrus. Man, I think I've been here before. Or not. Yeah, I've been here. Explore therapy room. I didn't explore it correct. I should explore it more. I should probably explore it more. Okay, I didn't explore it as I should. Probably explore it, right? Papyrus! I'm gonna give him some papyrus. The preparation. So probably I missed something. Because it still says to me that I'm supposed to explore the therapy room. So I missed something, obviously. Απαρέτσι! Where's the therapy room? It's not the therapy room. Not the therapy room? Oh. Where is the therapy room? I lost the fucking therapy room. That's the therapy room? Yeah. What did I miss? I read that. I missed something. What? Oh, I didn't play this one.
Since the renovation of the Institute began, more patients have become agitated and difficult to manage, as if it was the architecture of their own bodies being reconfigured. The construction work has disturbed their existence in a way I couldn't predict. Some are even presenting with odd injuries, which none of the nurses can explain. Are the patients harming themselves? Is this building so firmly interrelated with their identities
What the fuck did they
that
woke up
changes in its structure will
right?
impact their states of mind by means of a kinesthetic regression? They rationalize structural changings in the surrounding geometry by imprinting them in their own flesh. Hodgson's is the worst example. Where are those burn marks coming from? I made inquiries and nobody saw him get burnt. Perhaps he was allowed to assist in the kitchen and he refuses to discuss the burnings. And knowing how much the subject terrifies him, I did not press him further. But the scars are disturbing other patients in Group E. They believe his scorched skin is some kind of heavenly punishment or stigmata.
Stigmata.
And they're all going to suffer the same fate. This is ridiculous and degrading. They were my best group, my most remarkable achievement. Yet no one gives a damn. I swallowed my pride and consulted directly with Alice. But the pompous asshole suggested it was my inexperience at fault, my responsibility to ensure the safety of patients. So what the hell are you supposed to do then? Instead of hiding in your office, do something about your staff. And when the moron isn't jerking off at his desk, he supervises the construction work. Why is a psychiatrist so deeply involved with the conversion to the unit system? None of this makes sense. I hate myself for losing my mind. Every therapy session is now a burden. I need to reconnect with the patients. They must tell me more. Lenny is still more forthcoming than the rest, but he won't say a word about the bruises. And Hodgson's, how did you burn yourself like that? If not the kitchen, the only other place. No. Impossible. They're not allowed down there.
What the fuck took place down there, man? And explore more? Explore more. Do you have another terminal to take? Or is it the same one? Oh, I'm supposed to watch more. Okay. Guys, we're gonna watch more movie.
You are not in good shape, Bertrand. You know it will only get worse. You must talk.
I hate you. I hate this place. You're all bad with me and my friends.
You'll come to understand, Bertrand, eventually. But we must deal with this. You have a chance to end it right here, right now.
I don't believe you. You have been lying to me all this time.
That's not
Take it easy, man.
true.
Take it easy.
If
Relax.
you tell me what you saw, it will all be over. It's that simple.
Hey,
can't
Random British dude,
remember.
man. How are you?
It's too fuzzy and dark.
Come on, Bertrand. Try harder.
No. I'm scared.
Come on. Tell me what you saw.
No. It will come for me. It knows. It knows.
Calm down or I'll have to call the guards.
It's inside me.
What? What is inside you?
Hey. What the fuck was that, man?
Bertrand, are you feeling all right? Talk to me. Don't make me lose my patience. I don't have all day.
Leave me alone.
I understand you must feel angry, but we're doing this for your well-being.
You are lying. It hurts. I can't sleep. There are dark things in my dreams.
Just calm down. Take a deep breath and relax. We'll explain it to you, but you have to trust me.
I don't know. I am so tired. I can't think anymore.
What about your fear? Think about your last session. Do you remember now?
There's only darkness, and it moves there. It's been waiting, and now it knows we're here.
I think we have takes or two. Watch. Huh?
Are you feeling better today?
Yeah, and you see?
More or
I
less.
can clearly see that he's feeling better.
Are you getting along better with work?
No. No. I don't like the tunnels. It's suffocating in them.
I'm sure you'll get accustomed in time.
No. It's not fair. I shouldn't be doing this.
What makes you say that?
Because it doesn't feel right. Being there. I don't think that is what I was brought here for.
But you are helping. You should feel proud of yourself. Are you in doubt because of something else? Are you scared, for instance?
Yes, I am. I don't want to go into the dark place again. They said it was going to be all right, but I could feel the monster coming for me.
Monster? What monster?
Okay. And I think I get to watch one more movie. Okay. Investigate about Bertrand. So we did everything here. The therapy room. I think now I'm supposed to start asking questions about him, right?
Oh, one more thing, Julia. I would like to look into the history of a patient called Bertrand.
Bertrand. That does ring a bell. Sorry, I'm not really sure about other patients at the Institute. I know there's a few, namely Leonard, but perhaps Dr. Miller knows more.
I'm done for now. Dr. Miller?
What is it this time?
Just one moment of your time, please.
Here it is.
I'm looking for information on a patient called Bertrand.
Bertrand is one from the old group, right?
I believe so. I've seen footage of him in the therapy room.
Footage? Intriguing. I'll have to take a look at that. But yes, of course he sounds familiar. He's here tonight.
What do you mean?
He's here tonight.
Here? Physically?
Physically? What are you, a ghost hunter? Of course in flesh and blood. He's one of the patients being relocated.
This is an incredible development. Where can I see him?
I don't have such details. All I know is that he's in the same cell where he used to be.
Sorry, where was Bertrand's cell?
As I told you, I don't know the exact cell number, only it's the same one where he used to be.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Dr. Miller.
How the fuck am I supposed to find them? Archives. Where was the archives?
Hi again, Lenny.
Hi.
As he knows?
I've learned that Bertrand, a former patient of
Yeah,
the
it's
Institute
nice.
like you and me, is here, and I'm gonna pay him a visit.
I hope he's all right.
I hope so too, Lenny. We both need answers. Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think.
I should be on my way, Lenny.
No.
Stay safe.
How?
Turns out this patient Bertrand is back at the Institute, and he might be relevant to my research.
That's interesting. What are you planning to do?
I would like to pay him a visit, but I'm not quite sure where his cell is.
Well, no patients are on the upper floors that I know of. The whole female wing remains closed for renovations, so your only option is the male low-risk wing on this floor.
All right, thank you. I don't think we have anything.
Thank you for being considerate.
That's all for now. I'll be back.
Here are the cells. So that's where I'm supposed to go. That's where the cells are. Are we in the halfway way of the game? We are, right? Can I take his keys? Maybe, and open it. Are the keys here? No, the keys are not here. Ah, the keys! I'm gonna die. Some keys gelene. Ha? What do? Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, where is he? I got keys now. But where the fuck am I supposed to go with the keys? I'm not gonna enter here because he's afraid. Seems dangerous here. Right? Oh, fuck me, man. That's a let me go. A. Where is the 102A? Yeah, guys, it doesn't let me go. I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. Maybe I have to unlock something here. I don't know. I'm stuck now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh! Maybe this one? No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can I open this one? Oh, got it. Got it, found it, found it, found it. I'm supposed to come here. I unlocked this. So we go where? To what? Rented. How? I'm supposed to trade. He's bugging his head here, right? It doesn't let me do any kills. For God's sake, man. For fucking God's sake. I was here. Huh? Yeah. No, I didn't skip the doors. I thought it was gonna... I thought I was gonna put the key in the goddamn lock, not that I was supposed to see there. Hi. And you were right, Janos. Yeah, there was a room 102. I didn't see it. I don't know why. I'm tired. And I remember all this why. Yeah, I got it because I saw the picture. I saw the, you know, from the vision, he was holding that, right? So we like that. I cannot do anything. Get the music box. Oh, the music box. Oh, oh. It's over. The chapter is over. Okay.